Sounds good. I'll get the video in just a second. I think 150 top loaders should do it. Welcome everybody. We've got a couple minutes before we get started. Do the rundown real quick. All cards do ship with this. For any crazy reason we hit one of the big superfractors that need to be hit, odds are it will be FedEx 2-date. Thank you all for bidding, getting in the break. Make sure, just a minute, we got all payments. See if we need to sell any players. We can do so. All right, let me see here. All right. Alright, we do have to sell 3 players. Alright, let me click on this one. Let me refresh real fast. Alright, it is time, so I will have to. Man. Let's go here. One second, guys. What's up, everybody? I got a couple of players I may need to move. If anyone is interested. Let's see. Alright, so let's go Cheryl. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, there's that one. I have 3 unpaids. He's buying them for you, Shu. I figured he would. He's trying to be a nice guy. I got Bo Nix, CJ Stroud, and Jordan Travis. Anybody is interested in those guys, I can tell you what we will take for them. If not, we have Bo Nix, CJ Stroud, and Jordan. Oh, never mind. I just did something stupid. That's weird. I'm going to have to figure out how we're going to do this. Never mind. That one got paid for. See, I hate the updated eBay, man. I truly do. Alright, let's see. Because if you pay, it literally takes like 6 minutes. Yeah, it takes like 6 minutes for them to actually go through, which is garbage. Hang on just 1 second, guys. We'll find out in just a second. Because this doesn't update fast enough. Alright, 9:27. We'll be running. We're a couple minutes behind tonight, guys. Just bear with me. Alright, let's see what happens here. You're watching Gonzaga get murdered. We got Jordan Travis, guys. Anybody wants Jordan Travis for $35? Jordan Travis, quarterback for Florida State. Jordan Travis, $35. Russ, you know what? You know how to pay Russ. I'll let the other guy know that I did something stupid. We'll figure it out once it all goes through. I pushed a button when I was not attempting to push a button. All right, guys. Other than that, let's get this thing started. We got to move this over, and then we've got to go here. All right, I'm gonna find a card. Let's find a card, any card. All right, I don't really. Let's see if we can get the focus right on this or not. Jordan Travis. Let's see. We can see the numbering. Everything looks clear on that. Florida State quarterback, Russ. Because the payment didn't go through before the break time started, I was waiting on you to come in so I could tell you that we'll figure out how to reinitiate the payment. Yeah, if it's not paid, eBay in their 6-minute garbage of the payments processing, it never showed on my end until after I'd already canceled it. So I even said it when it was happening, Michael. So I had to figure out something on it. Because on my side right now, it doesn't show. It shows it was canceled, but it was canceled before it was paid. But on my awaiting payment, on my awaiting shipment side, it shows that you had paid. But I can show you right here. I mean, if you want, I can send you a screenshot and show you where your payment went through after the cancellation. Because I'm literally looking at it right now. on stuff that you paid for 4 days ago. Yeah. So, E, what do you want to do, Michael? It's showing it's paid after it was canceled. Waiting and watching and waiting and watching. You can't boo me. Yeah, you can't boo me today. It's Saturday. He said we boo this man. Boo. I'm waiting on him to say something. I need him to respond somehow, some way. I can show you where it went through literally at 10 o'clock. I'm sitting here looking at it right now. Yeah. I mean, I canceled the order, but the payment didn't go through until after the cancellation. So if it shows that you got refunded, it doesn't show it on my end. On my end, it shows you paid. So right now, you currently have Bo Nix and CJ Stroud. I mean, you're even on the screen to ship to print a label and ship to. So that's what's kind of got me a little weirded out right now. The solution is if he says go, I'm going because he did pay for it. He paid for it after the cancellation. So the spots have been paid for. I'm just making sure he doesn't want a refund. Yeah, I'm just making sure you don't want a refund because I canceled it before the payment went through. He said, "What you want me to do?" Yeah, I'm asking you. If you're good, I'm good. You say the words, you're good, and we're running. You have C.J. Stroud and Bo Nix. Yeah, I want you to say either refund or run. That's all I want you to say. He said, "Let's go." My man. There we go. All right. Guys, all cards do ship. If one of the bounty superfractors is hit, it will have to be overnighted. Let's see. All cards will be shipped before I go to bed in the morning. They will not be dropped off to the post office until Monday. Smoke. Irish, how's your weekend been, buddy? Mine's been a little on the wild side, but I've enjoyed it. Yes, booing me is actually it's not frowned upon at all. All the big guys will be top loaded as well, guys. I may or may not do that during the break, so just bear with me. Any Bryce Youngs? Let's see, C.J. Stroud's, Drew Aller. Kool-Aid McKistry, just because his name says Kool-Aid. No, I'm just kidding, guys. We're not top-loading base Kool-Aids. Gloves came off, bro. Gloves came off. I got a little spot. It's healed up real good, so nothing that I need to worry about. Peace of mind's been great. You got the kid this weekend, Irish? Itty bitty Irish running around the house? We will not be top loading any Will Rogers just because William Perkins bought him. And odds are if we pull any LSU autographs, we may or may not cut the corners off of them. Oh, you got him and his brother. Ooh. You got a blood pressure machine, Irish? You need to check your blood pressure, make sure everything's good. Yeah, we will not top load any Florida State or Miami player because we are Florida Gator fans around here. And we're all looking for the SSP Tim Tebow Superfractor Auto that says God bless. It's not even on the sell sheet. You only got one LSU dude tonight? Okay, then we'll top load all the ones you don't have, Sue. You are right into the sunset. Here we go, guys. Box 1. Let's make sure that focus looks good. Looks pretty good right there. Jordan Addison, old school. I like the old school cards. J.J. McCarthy. Trevor Etienne. Jackson Dart Refractor. Tyler Van Dyke. Rem LeMan, Zach Evans. Joey Porter, Hendon Hooker. Stetson Bennett, Anthony Richardson. Oh, man. They even put like a 5th string backup Alabama quarterback in this product. That's how good Alabama is. This dude's probably better than 60% of the other players. I'm just kidding, guys. I don't like Alabama either. Dylan Gabriel. Isaac Rex Refractor. Will Rogers Invicta. Bryce Young. We'll top load him even though it's not a first. Base auto out. Will Levis. That's M and M. I've got 10 more cases of it. Starting next week, I think we're doing dual case breaks of it. Purple, $397 of $399. Stetson Bennett, the 45-year-old who won the national championship. Yeah, something so controversial and yet so brave. This is college football. This is where enemies are made, dude. I got 10 cases that showed up yesterday. So, I mean, I should be good for a week, I guess. I'm over here top loading Caleb Williams base, Bryce Young. Caleb Williams is that. I'm glad they threw his in here. His first. Anthony Richards first, even though last year he was in the he had an insert auto last year. Back to back. Look, Daniel, we're not going to listen to all this now. Look, if we were on YouTube right now, I'd have William Perkins mute you for 7 minutes. That's your first time out. So this is going to have to be a verbal warning. Or we block you from participating in any future breaks for 7 days. Yeah, people around here get serious about college football. Caleb Williams. Cam Rising, Refractor. Tyler Buchner. We got Marvin Mims Lava Auto for Oklahoma. 33 out of 199. Oh no, dude! I love it because, like I said, this is the only time you can actually crack jokes and nobody gets too upset unless you're a Alabama fan. And Alabama fans, man, whew, some of them guys are rough. Will Shipley, those are non-numbered with the purple shimmers. Bryce Young Refractor. Spencer Sanders. Cade McNamara. Josh Weil. That's number 24 $2.99. And a Mason Smith. He said, what kind of rules is this, man? Rules? There are no rules. Yeah, college football brings it. Nah, I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you. Look, I am in the state of Tennessee. The worst fans on the face of this planet have to be Tennessee Vol fans. This was the first year they've been relevant since I was like 20 years old, I believe. So in the last 20 years, I don't think they've actually been relevant until this year. I live in Hendersonville, Jamie. Yeah, I live in Hendersonville. So for the last, I don't know, this whole entire year, you had to hear how good Tennessee was, which they did play very well. But it's just we wasn't hearing anything from those same fans when they sucked. But now they got the decals on their car. They got the car horn that plays the Rocky Top. Just a few minutes from Chattanooga. I got a buddy who lives in Georgia right there as well. Just as soon as where the split is for Chattanooga and the Georgia on the interstate, I think you go up like 2 exits and get off, and there you are. We're Tennessee fans, dude. It's obnoxious, and I'm not. Look, I'll tell you guys flat out. So when I was growing up, you either were a Tennessee fan, or Tennessee, Notre Dame, or Florida. So what they did when I was a kid, I'm 40 years old. So when I was a kid, you cut on the TV on Saturday, Steve Spurrier's beating whoever 72-6, and Danny Wolf was out there throwing 65-yard touchdown passes in the fourth quarter. I liked it because every quarterback that the University of Tennessee ever had, from the time I was born up until now, was the greatest quarterback that ever played college football. If you ask any Vols fan. So when I was a child, Danny Wolf over, like I said, throwing 60, 70-yard bombs. There's 2 minutes to go in the game. They're up 70 points. Of course I had to be a Florida Gators fan. Yeah, my ringtone is not Rocky Top. That's the worst song they ever invented. He said Joe Burrow didn't play it. Joe Burrow did not play in Florida. I like Joe Burrow. I liked him better when he left the Ohio State University. And Ohio State fans, those are some funny ones. Ohio State fans and Michigan fans are hilarious. They literally play nobody all year long. They play each other, whichever one. And I'm glad they got the playoff now because now they try to slide both of them in there. So Ohio State fans, they tell you how great they are, and they played who was it, Minnesota. No, there's no way. Joe Burrow, no. The greatest college quarterback of all time is Tim Tebow. Nobody will ever do what Tebow did in the time that he was in college. Well, you're you're a realist though, Russ. I would have to say, because all of them that I've ever met other than you are not like that. Michigan fans and Ohio State fans are hilarious though. That's like the new Georgia, since Georgia started winning, that's like Georgia and Alabama fans going at it. Only difference is Alabama and Georgia are actually really good. I think they take Bryce Young, unfortunately. Tyler Van Dyke. Purple Shimmer, Dallas Turner. Raleigh Brown, Refractor. C.J. Stroud, green. That is number 82 of 99. Another Stetson Bennett base. All right. Case hit, Big Kahuna, Bryce Young. Dude, but you tell me what other team could deal with Percy Harvin, Tim Tebow, Hernandez. Dude, they were strong. And then what was the kid's name that wound up running track and field in the Olympic? Will Demps. They had Demps as well. Demps was the fastest man ever in any sport. You didn't graduate from there? I got you. Anthony Richardson. Will Rogers. Shoot, I may top load that one for you just because I like you a little bit. Xavier Worthy, refractor. C.J. Stroud, base. Jordan Addison, Invicta. Walker Howard, Louisiana State University, and Tyler Van Dyke. That team was just loaded. I mean, there was Urban Meyer, okay, and here's another fun fact about me. I'm a Florida Gators fan and highly, highly, highly dislike Urban Meyer. Urban Meyer is a winner. Well, let me rephrase that. Urban Meyer likes a winning program. The moment they don't start doing it, they start losing just a touch, all he does is turns around and goes, hey man, I'm having health issues. I'm getting migraines or something. And then he quits. He did the same thing at Ohio State, Jahel Billingsley. He did the same thing at Florida. Jackson Smith, Jigba. We got a big kahuna auto, Tyler Buchner. That is number 148 out of 150. Notre Dame, great. The only reason why they're on TV is because they got the TV deal. I'm horrible when it comes to college football, guys. Will Rogers with something on its shoe. I'll send you a UPC. Caleb Williams. Israel and Abon. Nope. We're going to go Ibon Conda. 2 of 99. No. Jaden Wally, Mississippi State. Caleb Williams again, and Cameron Ward. He says, "Why you got him so cheap?" I've already seen 2 of his base cards, Russ. Send that one to PSA. We're getting a PSA 4 pop 1, $89.99. eBay 1 of 1. Who did you get? Who was your other player, Shoe? You went LSU and Mississippi State tonight? I just enjoy the trash talk from college football, though, really, more than anything. Florida Gators have been trash. Their defense has been solid as hell up until when it matters, but their offense is absolute trash. I thought Richardson was gonna do big things at Florida, and now they're projecting him to be like the 3rd quarterback taken, which I don't understand how. But cool. I thought he was gonna do a little bit better at Florida. But playing behind that line, dude, it was almost reminded me of Jay Cutler in Chicago. Yeah, playing behind that offensive line almost reminded me. We just need a quarterback. That's all it is. Playing behind that offensive line, though, I had flashbacks of Cutler in Chicago sitting on the sideline smoking a cigarette talking about get me out of here. Johnny Moore, you're not allowed to comment being an Alabama fan. Yeah. He's a combine warrior, bro. He got nothing on Bryce Young, his 5'7" frame. Dude, if they could just think if they would have gotten, and see, I'll tell you another one that I thought was going to absolutely tear it up this year, and he didn't. I thought Tyler Van Dyke was gonna just destroy college football this year. Johnny gives me a thumbs up. I like giving Johnny a lot of grief. Johnny's probably got 17,002 Alabama autos. Yeah, no doubt. I'll agree there, Johnny. He can throw the ball 5 yards. But playing behind that offense, That's the weirdest pack I've ever seen, guys. That pack had 2 cards in it. And this pack feels like it's got 26 cards in it. But I thought Tyler Van Dyke was going to just tear it up this year. And he surprised me big time. Will Levis, if Levis doesn't get hurt, I think Levis. How do you not draft Levis number 1 overall, though? To me, he's built like Big Ben. How do you take C.J. Stroud and or Bryce Young and not consider Levis? Levis played for a lesser school, and he's huge, and has a rocket arm. He reminds me of Big Ben, but I've said that for the last 2 years, two and a half years at this point. I got to see Big Ben playing college. He played here. He played against Vanderbilt here. That dude was a wizard. Yeah, that dude was an absolute wizard. Again, and yes, it was against Vanderbilt, but man, he controlled the field like it was nobody's business. Spencer Sanders, Jordan Travis. We got A.G. Hall, Caleb Williams again. Hope we hit a big auto. John Emery, Blue Lava. That is 91 out of 199. Florida Gators, Chase. Unfortunately, I am a Florida Gator fan, sir. Cade Klubnik. And I dropped the Isaiah Nair. He likes Crocs. Yeah. I got 3 pair in my closet. I wear them on Saturdays only. Zach Evans, refractor. Tyler Van Dyke. Anthony Richardson. Guys, all of the big quarterbacks will be top-loaded. Eli Ricks. He signed his name Eli. It's the book of Eli. Yeah, Chase, I do apologize for all of the bad stuff that I'm going to say during this break as a college football fan. This is way different than pro football. Pro football, we Aaron Rodgers is the GOAT. A lot of us can agree to that. Yeah, I'm a Packers fan too. So I'm a Chicago Cubs, Green Bay Packers, and Florida Gator fan. I mean, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Iowa fan. Ooh. You had the greatest defense ever assembled this year, and me and you on offense. Dude, I think me and you would have scored more points. The greatest defense of all time. Dude, and they got me and you out there playing offense. Will Levis, Invicta, C.J. Stroud. Jalen Carter, refractor auto. Dude, you would watch. I don't know how one of my closer friends is an Iowa fan. And it was hard. Look, I actually had a conversation with him. There was a game where Iowa kicked 4 field goals and won. I can't remember who they were playing, but we were talking about it on the Friday before. And I was like, dude, you better hope your kicker don't miss, okay? Jordan Addison, purple shimmer, non-numbered. Sure as hell, he calls me on Saturday night. He's like, did you just see what happened? They won 12-10 or 12-7, 12-6, something like that. Walker Howard, refractor. I was like, dude, your quarterback's going to have 4 total yards of offense. Your kicker's going to, you better have a good kicker. Aiden O'Connell. Oh, those are numbered. I apologize. I'm colorblind. 97 out of 150. That actually looked like the purple shimmer to me. But I told him, I was like, man, I said, yeah, I don't understand how you have that kind of a defense and literally 0 offense. But you are correct. 90% of it was the quarterback. But at that point, why don't y'all just hand the ball off 63 times a game and not let him throw at all? The Jalen Carter was out of 499 as well. I probably should have been looking at that. I didn't think that the refractor autos were numbered. I've broke 3 cases of this and have not showed one single back of a refractor auto. 6-4. Ooh. What up, Franco? You back home, or are you still in Arizona? I'm going to try to do a dual case player break next weekend, guys. I haven't figured out if we're going to do it on Saturday or Sunday, but we're going to do it one of the nights. Do a dual case. Show on a Sunday? What? What kind of silliness do you got? Okay, I thought I seen champagne swirls. What kind of silliness y'all got going on out there in California? Dude, I went to the card show here today, spent $0. It was wild. Definitely, that's the first time that's ever happened. I tried to spend some money. I didn't spend one single dollar. I was looking through junk boxes and everything. Nothing. I want to welcome Dustin Franco into the break video. He is a Dallas Cowboys fan and whoever's winning in all the other sports. He's a diehard Buster Posey baseball fan. He likes Dallas Cowboys, candlelight dinners, and slow walks on the beach. And whoever else is winning, he just buys a jersey. He's one of those guys. He's got quite a few jerseys in his closet. I appreciate that, Franco. Man, that dude was no. That dude was hiring a hippie in a helicopter. Giving away your secrets. Can't make a throw. Man, I have to. Me and Franco, dude, we thick as thieves, buddy. Well, he used to be, and then he started becoming like another friend of mine who all he does is he works for a couple of days, Daniel, and then he goes on vacation. Works for a couple of days, vacation. He's been to Florida, Arizona. Ain't no telling how many times he's been to Reno. This dude, Lake Tahoe. At one time I asked him, was he a politician? He said no. It tripped me out. And he don't golf. That's the bad part. Yeah, he don't even golf. He just goes to all these places. Write it down. No, me and Franco worked side by side for a year. Me and him are the only. I'm the only one allowed to give him that kind of hell. Cade Klubnik, Malachi Moore, Stetson Bennett, Denzel Burke, refractor. Really, Richardson, Marvin Mims, Ty Simpson, Aqua. This dude's 6'2", 200 pounds, 172 out of 299. Ty Simpson. He said, "Boo." And we got Booster again. Really? See, I've heard. Shoot. All right, guys. I apologize. That is 2. I normally don't drop. I'm normally really good about holding on to these cards. Nick Singleton, refractor. If I drop a card, dude, I'll be more than glad to buy it as well. I do apologize for that. Ches Malusi, that's old CM Punk. CJ Stroud and Joey Porter Jr. He signed that straight up like the CW. That's a $10 SSP. The one that I dropped of yours. Yeah, I remember the first time I was a breaker. Is he? That's awesome, dude. Drew Aller. What's the hype on Drew Aller? Somebody talk to me about that. Nico Marshall. Bijan Robinson. Yeah. Phil Jerkovic. Base auto. That's the reason why the refractors are numbered, Brew. Caleb Williams. Speaks perfect English. That's awesome. You said Jose Ramirez was not like that. Joey Porter Jr. Josh Downs refractor. Come on, give us a big color auto right here. Nope. Nick Singleton. Gold Shimmer. Numbered 4 of 50. He said, you're wrong, shoot. That's dirty. He made you laugh. How's your feet feel after standing on them and hunkered over the whole entire time? I got a feeling that second half is going to be absolute fire. I forgot to tell you guys, it's just a half case break. We'll break the other half tomorrow around noon. Man, I know that's what messed me up, but then I understood why, though. But I told him how to fix that problem, Franco, and he still don't want to listen. I'm going to be honest, I can't wear Hey Dudes on concrete. Schluber, they used to be with the Braves. What was a natural lefty? My wife signs everything left-handed but does everything with her right hand. I think it's just left-handed people are just weird. Franco. Yeah, I think that's all that is. Just left. You can't trust left-handed people. You gotta keep your eyes on them. Nah, I understood what he was talking about with the Hey Dudes because I had a similar issue, but I did a little. Right, I did a little cosmetic work on mine and made them spot on. I told him all he's got to do is slit the top of them just a little bit, and they're money. But I also told him I'm weird in the Hey Dudes. I don't wear socks with mine because I know Franco's got like 3 pair of socks on wearing his. I don't wear socks with my Hey Dudes. I take a pair of socks, I take the insole out of the shoe and put a pair of socks on the actual insole. I tell you what, Russ, if there is, I'll priority mail it to you. I won't even send it to PSA. I'll send it directly to you first. Yeah, if they don't fit, force them. But he needs some kind of circulation going to his toes, man. No, all I did was just slit the top of mine just a little bit to where my feet would get in them. The stock ones are garbage. But that's what I do. All I'm doing is putting socks. I'm putting my socks on the insoles. Because I'm trying to remember the last time I actually wore a pair of socks. I'm like full-fledged redneck. When y'all start thinking about people from the South, like, they don't wear socks. I'm one of them. But I also wear basketball shorts 348 days out of the year. When I quit heating and air, I said, all right, there's a few things that I'm going to do. And I've done it ever since. $14 upgrades. C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Hendon Hooker, Caleb Williams. I will top load the Hendon Hookers as well. Even though I hate on Tennessee, I will make sure they're top loaded. Brennan Armstrong, refractor. We got Eric Gilbert, 53 of 299. Bryce Young, Ches Malusi. Jackson Dart. We hit an orange auto like that in the last case. That was a clean, nice auto too. Will Levis. Ben Yursick. Xavier Worthy. Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, we have to work with what we have. Will Anderson. That is number 2 out of 99. That's a nice. I like those. Those are so clean. Will Anderson and Tyler Van Dyke. Yeah, we can't compete with that type. We can't do that type of stuff, man. You know what's crazy though, Shu? My chair doesn't make a noise all day long. The moment I go live, this bad boy wants to sit up here like it's broke twice. Either that's because it's held me up all day and it's like, help me, help me, help me. Jalen Carter, Todd Simpson, Dylan Gabriel. Spencer Sanders. We got a Nolan Smith Purple Shimmer. Nathaniel Dale. Hey, Jordan Travis Refractor. Going to Russ Vogelsong. Stetson Bennett. Jordan Travis Base. Anthony Richardson. We got a Ronnie Bell Blue. That is number 33 of 199. Walker Howard. Sam Hartman. Jalen Carter. How far does he drop in the draft? Yeah, how far does he drop in the draft? Junior Collison. Spencer Sanders. Invicta. Malachi Moore. Base auto. The card was stuck. You think he'll still go in the first round? I still think he's a top 10 pick. Yeah, I still think he's a top 10 pick. The Bears, don't the Bears have like the 3 and the 9? What picks did the Bears have in the top 10? Because they have 2 picks in the top 10, correct? They got Carolina's pick, and then they've got what was the other pick? 9, you think? Is it 3 and 9? I will say Carolina's made moves. I mean, they've been signing folks, so whatever quarterback they go get, at least the quarterback's going to have a weapon or two. Late round picks this year. Yeah, because of the silliness that they did for Deshaun Watson. Did you see that his money was 100% guaranteed as well? Me and Steven were doing fun facts of the night the other night, okay? This is like 3 o'clock in the morning. I was done working. I didn't want to start anything new before I went to bed. So me and Steven looked up all the bad contracts in all the sports, in football, baseball, and basketball. Deshaun Watson's money is 100% his. And baseball tripped me out. Who's my favorite Cubs prospect? Pete Crow. Yeah, Pete Crow Armstrong. Oh, PCA. They have the 9th and the 1st. Yeah, Pete Crow. I like Pete Crow, and I was glad that we got Kevin Alcantara. I like Alcantara as well. I love Ed Howard. I think Ed Howard let a little bit of the ego get to him. He needed to settle down just a little bit. They got the Panthers first pick next year too, so it'll be another top 10 pick next year as well. Well, who am I thinking of that's got 2 picks in the top 10? Or did Carolina trade one of them? I swear there was another number one. Yeah, man, that'd be horrible. I think the Titans are going to suck this year. Derrick Henry's on the trading block. I'm surprised they hadn't cut or restructured Tannehill yet. I mean, we're a 4-win team with no receivers. Box 6. Bijan Robinson. Will Levis John Emery refractor. Jamar Gibbs. We got Junior Carlson. Green auto. That is 56 of 99. He did. But, I'm sorry. It wasn't him I was thinking of. Hell, I'm sorry. Who's the other one? Brendan Davis. I think Brendan Davis let the ego get to him. Trevor Etienne. We got Malachi Moore Green, 73 of 99. That's the thing, though. Nobody can stop Tannehill from getting killed. I mean, their entire offensive line either retired or was cut. Spencer Sanders, Jaden Walley, refractor. Bo Nix goes from Bo Pick 6 to Heisman hopeful. Nico Marshall. That's old Nico B. Y'all see it right there. That's an 8, but that's not really an 8. That's a B. Refractor auto 230 out of 499. The best Florida quarterback we had went. He went to. Is that where he went? West Virginia. Caleb Williams. Trying to think, did he go to Virginia or West Virginia? Hendon Hooker, purple shimmer. J.J. McCarthy, refractor. Bryce Young is numbered 168 of 399. Texans are 2-12. My favorite Florida Gator was Tim Tebow. Well, no, the greatest college quarterback of all time was Tim Tebow. My favorite Florida Gator of all time was Danny Warfel. No, my second favorite Florida Gator of all time was Cam Newton. Scam Newton. The Texans with the number 2 and the 12, they're going to get a quarterback and probably a huge defensive player. But I don't understand the whole concept behind the quarterback when they just went and got a quarterback. He said, what Irish? You don't remember Cam Newton being on the team? No, not Anthony Richardson. No. Scam Newton. Oh, Scam Newton. That man got paid. I don't care what any Auburn fan says. They paid the ever-living hell out of that man. They paid him, his uncle, his friends, his cousin, all of them. Which me and William Perkins literally had a conversation the other day about that. Did I? No, I didn't. I didn't steal a laptop, Johnny. I've never stolen a laptop. No, I never stole any laptops. Never went to college. Johnny, they hear me. Look, you get kicked out of Florida for stealing a laptop, bro. I don't know why. Yeah, he's a noble Scam Newton, dude. Hey, has there been a? All right, so let's talk real sense real quick. Greatest college career had to be Tim Tebow, correct? Greatest college career had to be Tim Tebow. The greatest single season ever, or greatest performance ever, had to be Vince Young with Texas and USC in the national championship. Who else? I mean, he ran for 217 and threw. He ran for 217 and threw for 217, or it was 271 and 271. I can't remember the exact, but they were the exact identical numbers. You had Reggie Bush, Matt Leinart, that entire cheating ass, Mike Williams, all of them. That whole USC team with Pete Carroll was a bunch of cheating ass. Just all of them was cheating. Every one of them. Aaron Murray. And see, I could say defensively it had to be Sue with Nebraska. Because every time they hiked the ball, Sue was back at killing somebody. J.J. Watts in Wisconsin. Wasn't that where he went, Wisconsin? Dude, he was a beast. Oh, see, the only problem I have with Georgia, Daniel, this is the only problem I have. You had Wright for 31 years. Man never lost, had a losing season, killed it every year, and you fired him. I didn't like that at all. How did they cheat, bro? Man, they was getting paid way. Reggie Bush and Matt Leinart was getting paid out the butt. Georgia's always been a respectable school. Always. I've never met a bad Georgia fan until the new Georgia fan. All the old Georgia fans, man, they smooth as butter. Just smooth. And they fired that man. After never, he never lost more than 3 games in a season. Was that right? And they fired him. I do love Ryan Leaf. Ryan Leaf was a boss in college. Brian Bosworth was another one. Keely Ringo, refractor. Yeah. Keyshawn Butte. 298 out of 399. Bryce Young. Bijan Robinson. He's going to be the first running back taken. But I don't know how high he's going to go because the NFL and their running backs now. If we would have had a college football playoff back then, I have to agree with you on that. Raheem Jarrett, refractor. I'll agree with that. Will Rogers. Ronnie Bell, auto. That's RB8. People laughed at me, Daniel, when this year started and I got to watch Georgia play their first 2 games. I said this year's Georgia team would have beat last year's Georgia team. And everybody was on Georgia's nuts last year. They were, oh, that's the greatest. No. This team right here would have Donkey Kong last year's team. This year's team was strong. Caleb Williams. Ronnie Bell, Purple Shimmer. Noah Sewell, refractor. Lava, Jamar Gibbs. That is numbered 113 out of 150. But I said it, and people were like, no, man, that last year's team had this dude and this dude. I said, I don't care who they had. This year's team is out there just, dude, they look like a bunch of dogs. That dude, Israel Conda, refractor. Refractor, BJ Ojulari. 210 out of 499. Ojulari, I'm sorry. That was the guy Shoots telling me he got outbid on at the last second. Whoever sniped him on the BJ auto. He's not very happy about that. And I'm going to butcher some of these guys' names. That's going to happen. To remember all of them, I'm doing the best I can. Dwayne said, that's me. Dwayne probably bought all the rest of the LSU players' shoe the year before. Alabama had an off year, man. I think USC next year is going to be a force to reckon with. I think Alabama's always, as long as Nick Saban's at Alabama, they're always going to be a force. I despise Alabama, but for me to sit here and say Nick Saban isn't pretty much the GOAT of college football, I mean, dude, he's won everywhere he's ever been at. I got 10 cases in yesterday, Franco. Dwayne, he's wanting to know if you want to sell that card. Rex Grossman, Sexy Rexy was a stud in college. And then he allowed my favorite quarterback of not named Brett Favre to win a Super Bowl with Peyton Manning. Grossman never could, but he was playing in Chicago too, behind that offensive line that everybody got killed playing behind. At least I got one coming. There you go. Dude, we've had quite a few decent quarterbacks. Best quarterback we ever had he got kicked off the team for smoking weed. Got sent to West Virginia. And I think currently he is on the Panthers roster. No, dude. As long as Nick Saban is at Alabama, they're going to compete every year. And this is the problem that I have with Nick Saban. All right, Daniel, pay close attention. You are the number 3 recruit in all of college football. He walks into your house, looks you in your face, and says, son, you're not even going to play this year. But what we're going to do is we're going to get you in the weight room. We're going to pack on 40 pounds of muscle. But while you're here, you're going to win at least 2 national championship games. I'm going to make you a first-round pick. and they're going to talk about you in the Heisman. You know what that kid looks at him and says? Okay, coach, not a problem. You know how many players Florida would love to have that just sit on the bench at Alabama because they're waiting on their turn? Alabama is next man up university, dude. They're the only ones that have 17 of the top 25 linebackers in college football, and all of them sitting on the bench redshirting because they got to wait their turn. They all go to school. They're 185 pounds. The moment they step on the field, they're 225 to 235. They run a 4.2 and they kill folks. It pisses me off to no end to know that some of the best players in college football ain't even on the field. They sitting on the bench, chilling. Yeah. Why are they chilling, coach? Because he's not ready yet. That's what we told him. We went in there, had to talk with him. He was okay with setting out the year, getting some muscle on his frame. Yeah. Everybody on Alabama's roster is a linebacker. Dude, it is ridiculous. And then you got Derrick Henry. Come on. You have Derrick Henry. That ain't even fair. The picture of him and Mark Ingram cracked me up though. Bijan Robinson, Xavier Worthy, C.J. Stroud, Jermaine Burton, refractor. Yeah, the picture of him and Mark Ingram always cracked me up. Mark Gibbs, Raleigh Brown, auto. You got Mark Ingram over there looking like a half a man because Derrick Henry's so damn big. And there for the longest they was doing the same thing with linebackers and running backs. Tanner Morgan, refractor. But no, he is the greatest. There we go. Blue, Caleb Williams, number 32 of 199. Yeah, he's the greatest coach ever in college football. And I would have liked it had he went to Florida instead of to Alabama. Yeah, he could have added to our national championships. I say ours. I never played one snap for the Florida Gator football team, but I feel like me screaming at the TV on Saturdays did help a little. Franco, when's your next vacation, buddy? He's like, we're gonna go to Vegas next weekend. He done walked in the door and Doc done had a little talking with him. Look, we got to have a talk, Franco. Caleb Williams, Stetson Bennett, Anthony Richards, Dylan Gabriel, purple shimmer, Kool-Aid, refractor, Will Levis, Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, that's number 86 of 399, Jackson Dart, Ty Simpson, end of the month, Spencer Sanders. Is that in Reno or is that in Vegas? Eric Gilbert, refractor non-numbered. Bo Nix. Trayshawn Holden, refractor auto, 4 of 499. We've pulled just about every single Alabama auto there is. All right, we got 4 boxes to pull that red Reno. That's what I say. Our last case that we did had tons of great autos, and the big color was a Jackson Dart. We had an orange Jackson Dart. But we hit Caleb Williams. We'd hit, the whole case was basically, we had Stetson Bennett. I'm trying to think what the biggest card of that break was. Had to be the Caleb But you're thinking like I am. This case has been okay with autos. It hasn't been great. The color's been really good for the color on the better players has been awesome. Even a non-auto has to be a real low number showing up. Yeah, I'm with you on that. We're not hit neither one of them, but neither low numbered anything. See, if this would have been Bowman University, last year's Bowman University, dude, I could have already told you what was coming. We had that stuff mapped out 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, I think. There was me and 2 other guys that was breaking Bowman University. And there's one guy, I swear he broke 100 cases of it. And last year, you could map it out, though. I mean, it was Malik Willis, Kenny Pickett, Bryce Young. But I felt like Bowman University had more color than Bowman Chrome University. Me and Franco were talking about that last week or the week before. There was a whole lot more color in Bowman. Because you could buy the $1.49 to $2.50 guys and murder the break with the color. Dude, I know guys that made a ton of money doing that. Chris Kimmel's buddy, he would buy everybody that was like 217 and under or something, 236 and under. If the bid was 236 or under, he won them. And just absolutely destroyed it money-wise. All the Invictus will be top-loaded as well, guys. Try not to pull a whatnot move over here. My stack's getting a little tall because they're fluffing up. Wait, hang on, guys. It's a downtown. No downtown. You can't see it. No downtown. You can't see it. No. No, you're not allowed to see it. You know what? We'll just put my address in the chat. You can come see me. Please don't. Yeah, please don't come to my house. I'm not a fighter. I talk. That's all I do. I'm just talking. I'm not actually a fighter, guys. Have you seen that, Franco? Domani Jackson, Denzel Burke, Spencer Sanders, Will Rogers. We have a Trenton Simpson refractor, Caleb Williams Invicta, C.J. Stroud. We got 2 big Kahuna autos, Phil Jerkovic. This one is numbered 70 of 150. We didn't pull him on the first one, did we? Did he get 2 big Kahuna autos? I know he hit the Bryce Young Caleb Williams. Do know he hit the Bryce Young non-auto Caleb Williams again. Nathaniel Dell refractor. Yeah, he was like, I'll put my address in the chat. I'm like, don't do that. 156 out of 399. Drew Aller. Is he gonna be like super good next year or something? I'm just curious. I know nothing about Penn State. Alright, 1 second, guys. I gotta get more penny sleeves. I got 100. I put 150 top loaders and only put 100 penny sleeves. I mean, he shows it. he shows the actual downtown. The whole you're looking at the card, and then he tells them, "Nope, sorry." Any DTRs? Mm-mm. Nope. No, we have no Cincinnati Bearcats. There have been no Bearcats pulled. But that was wild. I mean, but it was like back-to-back days. I don't know if you paid attention or not, Shu, on Twitter. It was like back-to-back days somebody was doing something. He's East, UCLA. What? You went against Cincinnati? Is the only Bearcat. I figured you. I was like, no, no, no. Bo Nix, refractor. Will Anderson. Will Levis, auto, I believe, number 2. Shells top loaders. I do like the Shells top loaders. If we can get them a little bit cheaper, it'd be great. Anthony Richardson. Trason Potts, purple shimmer. Ty Simpson, refractor. Bryce Young. Logan Diggs, Aqua Wave, 19 of 299. There's another place that Roto was going to order me some top loaders from. I think he got me like 15 cases. I tripped him out though. I was like, I need some 75s. He's like, 75s? I was like, yeah, for the Invictus and Bowman University and all those jersey cards in Series 1 and Update. I said, since I break 1 million cases of it. He is tight. Yeah, they are tight in University. Who's their quarterback this year going into it, Contra? Are they going to be worth a damn this year, or was that their 1 year wonder? Look, I had to fight Alex before it's over with. These are just some old cardboard gold top loaders. I had a few cases of them, so. And then Morgan sent me all of those penny sleeves. Emory Jones. If Emory Jones doesn't start, do you think he hits the transfer portal? I know. That's what I'm saying. Do you think he hits the transfer portal, or if he doesn't? That transfer portal stuff is crazy now. It's basically like the NFL draft for college. Man, he can use the COVID year. They'll give him another year. Dude only has like 1,800 yards passing in his entire career. It's like if you don't reach that 2,000 yard threshold, you're okay. Yeah, that transfer portal stuff, man, that was the weirdest thing that I'd seen this year. Though you had huge names leaving schools, going to other schools, and you're like, and they can go right in there and play this year like it ain't nothing. Back in the day, you transfer, you had to set out a season, unless it was a medical reasoning or something like that. Or no, you would graduate like Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson went from NC State to Wisconsin. That was because he had already graduated, right? And he had his 5th year eligibility. There was something there with Russell Wilson that was crazy. Yeah, we're not worried about you, Alex Condra. In a Florida uniform? You do, from Bowman University. 3 boxes remain. I gotta see a smashing color auto out of this though. Oh. The only Auburn player in the state is not even on the team. He's not even on the team anymore. Stetson Bennett. Will Shipley, Bryce Young, Clayton Tune, Refractor. We've got a Caleb Williams Invicta, Raleek Brown, Jordan Battle, another Alabama J Battle, Will Rogers, Jermaine Burton, Josh Downs, Jabari Small, Josh Weil, that is non-numbered, Purple Shimmer. Andrell Anthony Refractor. Stetson Bennett. Will Rogers Aqua, that is numbered 108 of 150. Henry Tua. If you remember correctly. These packs are so much better than last year's packs, dude. You'd be over trying to open them packs, they'd be over busting your knuckles. Yeah, no one can. Hey. Hey. Jackson Smith, Jukebook. Kenny McIntosh, Caleb Williams. I'm waiting to see my first super that I pulled too. A.G. Hall, 21 of 99. That was 2 packs in, split it. Literally had a paper cut in the side of my finger because your best friend super jinxed me. C.J. Stroud, I've been talking crazy to him. He said, I hope you get a paper cut, and I did. Michael Mayer, Refractor. Will Anderson. Hugh Freeze, I believe he does too. Jordan Battle, auto number 2. Okay. And a Jalen Carter. William Perkins said the same thing, Daniel. He said the exact same thing about Hugh Freeze. Have I pulled a 101 out of this yet? No. No, I have not. This is only my second case, Franco. Hell, I think you've opened more cases than I have. I want to say this is the first time I broke on a Saturday night in a minute, too. Two more boxes, guys. 2 more. I have no clue what I got up for tomorrow night. I think I got half case of Bowman Chrome and a Bowman's Best case, maybe. I got to do the Usman Dang. I pulled the, what was it, Chimmer DK? Yeah, right. I kicked him in the other knee. Yeah, was it the Chuma DK, something like that? Chuma? 1 card in this pack, guys. Just a Will Rogers Invicta. We're just going to go ahead and skip that. But there's like 43 cards in that pack. Bowman in their silly ways, guys. The black shimmer. But I mean, what did I open of that? I only opened, what, 10 cases of that, maybe? 8 or 10 cases? I can't remember. There's literally one card in this pack. One card. Wow. But I'm getting super thick packs, and I'm getting packs that ain't got nothing in them. And then I'm getting packs with color sitting on the top. Yeah, this box was packed out way wrong. Didn't I pull a super in basketball? I thought I did pull the champagne swirls in basketball. Another Invicta. One card, one pack. This box is going to be fire. This box is so screwed up. There's going to be something just absolutely dumb in this box. Well, there's another one card pack. Nope, we got 2 cards. Dollar Tree cases be packed crazy, man. When you meet up a guy off of Craigslist and he says you've got Bowman from University, you might want to check him. Facebook Marketplace finds, local meetups. That's what I'm saying. I thought I pulled one super in basketball. I'd have to go back through and look at my pictures, dude. Here we go. Box 11. 7-11. Dylan Gabriel. Tanner Morgan Refractor. Orange Shimmer Jordan Battle 24/25 eBay 101 King Griffey Jr. jersey number. Eric Gilbert Refractor. Like, hang on, man, this is a football break. You ever hauling out the greatest baseball player's name of all time? Yes. Will Anderson. Stetson Bennett. Chez Malusi. Oh, number 10 out of 99. Jackson Smith, Rambling Man. I like those Rambling Man autos. I said we was going to pull something nice out of this box. Zach Calzada, Purple Shimmer. Will Levis, Kool-Aid, McKinstry. Lava Ryan Helinski. That is numbered 1/100. Who that is? Ken Griffey Jr. jersey number. Caleb Williams. The GOAT. Yeah. Jalen Carter. Zach Evans. Jermaine Burton. Say it for the people in the back. Ken Griffey Jr. There's old Jermaine Burton auto. Man, that's what I told you. When I even put in there, I said, man, this is I can't even comment to this blasphemy. It was terrible. It was like they said Trout surpassed Griffey. I was like, when? When the hell did that happen? Because I don't remember none of that happening. Yeah, Mike Trout, had he stayed healthy, would have surpassed. I think Trout would have went down as the greatest of all time had Trout stayed healthy. The problem is Trout's he's just too big, man. That frame's not gonna hold up, as we've all got to see in the last 5 years. I mean, and of course he's in the MVP discussions every year. You know, all-star, but he's hurt too much. And it's sad that his entire career is going to be lost with the Angels. He'll never play in a World Series. Can I buy you a Will Rogers auto? I probably will, Shoe. He said Buster Posey passed King Griffey Jr. Buster Posey's not even top 5 greatest catchers of all time. No. That's like saying Dwayne Wade's better than LeBron James. You better stop that. Wasn't it 3 straight fastballs? Just 100-mile-an-hour gas damn near right down the middle. Sad part is Trout 5 years ago would have hit any of them pitches about 460 feet, dead center. He would have woo-wooped Ohtani, and the USA would have won. I'm going to tell you the highlight of the World Baseball Classic for me was Griffey out there with his hat turned around backwards, hit a home run. Griffey out there taking batting practice, and he hit a good one. It was one of them line drive, just ropes. I was like, all right, there you go. You still got it, old timer. But you think he had to soak in an ice bath for 2 days afterwards? He's been fighting him off like a champ. Ohtani's going to wind up in a Red Sox and or a Yankees uniform before it's over with. But did you see that Major League Baseball is on the hook for Edwin Diaz's contract for this year too? With Diaz blowing up his knee the way he did, they're on the hook for it for insurance purposes. That's just because you're born, Franco. They ain't got nothing to do with the break. That's because you're in there breaking like Eeyore. Austin Stogner. It's because he couldn't move. Right now, Shoe is dead. Oh, Shoe is rolling right now. Shoe is rolling. Franco's sitting over right now shaking his head going, man, I really dislike you right now, Brew. Followers, he has 5 million. Guys, last box. Good luck, everybody. We'll do a hit recap once we get finished up. Clayton Tune, Kenny McIntosh, Ramon Davis, Will Levis, Refractor, Akeem Dent. I'm just kidding. I'm done picking on you, Franco. Trayshawn Holden, Aqua Wave, 80 out of 299. All the Owlers will be top loaded as well. Dude, Newbar, it tripped me out that he was on that team. He cut up. Kayshawn Smith, Purple Shimmer. Ches Malusi. Purple Tony Grimes. That is number 260 of 399. We're going to set that right here just in case. We got to find 2 of them in that next stack. We'll just pull this whole little stack right here and set it right here as well. We'll run back through them if I don't see 2. Buchner, Aller, Logan Diggs, Stetson Bennett. Trason Potts, base auto. I think we're going to be fine. Here. Michael Mayer. Rambling Man Josh Downs. To his little brother Refractor. Bijan Robinson Invicta. Gold Ty Simpson 46 out of 50. Best auto I've seen all night. It's actually a full auto. Hendon Hooker and a Caleb Williams. Give me just a minute, guys, and we'll top load these up, do the hit recap. Let's see. I did make you sad this time. I'm sorry. Dude, I almost called you last night just to see what you were doing. No, today's Saturday. Thursday night. I almost called you Thursday night because I was like, he's in Arizona. They're like 3 hours behind me because they're a weird time change. They don't do the time change stuff. I was like, we'll find out. And then I didn't call you. Oh, I got interesting news for you Monday when you go to work. You're going to trip smooth out. Yeah, at 1 o'clock each night. That Gold Ty Simpson's a nice looking card. I may try to pick me up a couple of his gold autos. He is an Alabama quarterback. But who knows what's going to happen with him in the next 4 years. Alright, clean this table real quick. This mat. And then we will do a hit recap. Sure, you have a good night, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow at the church. Alright, guys, here we go. Keely Ringo, Keyshawn Butte, Ronnie Bell, Raheem Jarrett, Bryce Young, Hendon Hooker, Trevor Etienne, John Emery Jr., Carlson, J.J. McCarthy, Nico Marshall, Jaden Wally, Malachi Moore, Caleb Williams, Malachi Moore, Nolan Smith, Jordan Travis, Ronnie Bell, Junior Carlson, Will Anderson, Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Brennan Armstrong, Bryce Young, Eric Gilbert, Ben Yursick, Nico Marshall, Phil Jerkovic, Caleb Williams, Nick Singleton, Josh Downs, Joey Porter Jr., Denzel Burke, Ty Simpson, Nick Singleton, Ches Malusi, Aiden O'Connell, Henry Tua, acting like it. Nope, ain't gonna do it. C.J. Stroud, Jalen Carter, Walker Howard, Jordan Addison, Caleb Williams, Anthony Richardson, Ajay Hall, Caleb Williams, Zach Evans, John Emery, Eli Ricks, Jaleel Billingsley, Big Kahuna, Tyler Boucher Auto, Jaden Wally, Will Rogers, Israel Conda, Caleb Williams, Anthony Richardson, Xavier Worthy, C.J. Stroud, Dallas Turner, Raleek Brown, C.J. Stroud Green, Bryce Young, Big Kahuna, Josh Wild, Caleb Williams, Cam Rising, Bryce Young, Will Shipley, Marvin Mims Lava Auto, Stetson Bennett, Jackson Dart, Anthony Richardson, Caleb Williams, Bryce Young, Isaac Rex, Will Levis Auto, number 1. To his little brother, Tony Grimes, Ty Simpson, Gold Refractor Auto, Will Levis, Trayshawn Holden, Logan Diggs, Caleb Williams, Ches Malusi, Trason Potts, Keyshawn Smith, Stetson Bennett, Jermaine Burton, Jackson Smith, Tanner Morgan, Kool-Aid, Jermaine Burton, Jordan Battle, Caleb Williams, Zach Calzada, Eric Gilbert, Ryan Helinski, Kenny McIntosh, Caleb Williams, Ajay Hall, Jordan Battle, Michael Mayer, C.J. Stroud, Josh Wild, Stetson Bennett, Will Rogers Aqua, Clayton Toon, Andrell Anthony, Jordan Battle, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Will Levis Auto number 2, Trason Potts, Logan Diggs, Ty Simpson, Jalen Carter, Trenton Simpson, Caleb Williams, Nathaniel Dell, Phil Jerkovic, Big Kahuna Auto, Eric Gilbert, Caleb Williams, Stetson Bennett, Anthony Richardson, Trayshawn Holden, C.J. Stroud, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Dylan Gabriel, Caleb Williams Blue, Jermaine Burton, Caleb Williams, Raleek Brown, Tanner Morgan, Caleb Williams, Ronnie Bell, BJ Jalari, Noah Sewell, Israel Conda, and Jamar Gibbs. Guys, that is the break. Again, I will top load all the big guys' names, the Strouds, the Williams, the Allers, the Hookers, the Bryce Youngs. All the guys that need to be top loaded will be top loaded, including the Invictus. Guys, I want to tell all of you, thank you all for getting in the break tonight. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Guys, I'll get everything sorted out and shipped to you. Check us out again on eBay. We have auctions running almost nightly. Guys, thank you all. Be safe, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks.